All right, I think we're ready. Are we good? Are we good? We good? We kissing? Everybody kissable? All right, let's do this. Shadows Diobidis. Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to a very special and kissable episode of Honored Shadows, episode 19. I will be your host and kiss judge. I'm sorry, I couldn't finish that one.
Kissable, you say?
Kissable,
Commit, double down.
Get over here, Kenji. Don't know.
5 second rule.
I have an entire body made of lips. Alrighty. Last time on Honored Shadows, Daher decided to leave the party and open up a grand franchise selling hats. However, the hat market is known to be volatile, and after losing out on his initial investment, he was forced to return to the party. This, of course, happened completely without their knowledge in a special side episode that was lost in the archives. Mm-hmm. Also, they arrived at the gold mine, and Kenji almost mouthed off to Petra. So yeah,
and Aelenclast.
That one doesn't matter as much, ironically, because he doesn't care. No, he doesn't care. Petra would care. Yeah. He doesn't.
That's true.
That's like mouthing off to a hurricane. It doesn't care. It doesn't care what you have to say. Alrighty. And so we begin the next episode of Honored Shadows.
No. Spins the logo.
Okay, so
title card. We've
got logistics downtimes, and then initial preparations for your stronghold assault, I believe. Yes? Is that what we're doing today? Yeah. All right.
Precisely.
Well, then let's get through that. Let me go to your notes. Oh, also, let's do a quick little tutorial here. Open up your character sheets. If you go to your equipment side, you will now see that there is a field that depicts quantity that you can now add and reduce as needed within your backpacks, pockets, and basically all items. So that functionality is now available, so we don't have to worry about that other stuff anymore.
Nice.
So you can make one supply, and you can just, add and reduce it as needed. So.
Does it automatically calculate the burden for each one?
It should, yeah. Let me test on. Let's see. Rakar has 4 out of 10 pack burden. Let me give him an extra dagger. 5 out of 10 pack burden. Looks like it's working. Yep.
Cool.
It does work, but if I specify fractions, then the item it doesn't update. but on the pack burden it's fine. So my 20 shurikens says 0, but it's actually calculating the 2.
Oh, I see.
It's just
We'll have
a
to
minor.
for fractional stuff like that. We might have to do it by every incremental 3, I guess. We'll figure that out. Maybe that's something that's not so easily done. We'll figure it out. Anyway. All right, let's get through this stuff. What would you like to do first? You want to do the diver stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like fun.
Let's do some diver rolls then. Let me go get open my notes over there. My notes are filled with... failed? I failed with it! Sometimes I randomly become Irish. It's crazy.
There are worse things to randomly become.
Your mom. Got him. Okay. Let's do...
Oh yes, and we give the people who are stationed here 240 steam to pay for 3 months of their labor.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so let me go over your stuff. You guys have miners, you have divers, and do you have any other workers?
I believe we still had carpenters
Yeah, we
from
have carpenters.
building.
Okay, builders, you
place.
have builders. Okay.
Yep.
Any
I
others?
mean, I also have goldsmiths with us.
Okay, you guys brought goldsmiths, that's right.
Yep.
Okay.
And survivalists and shark eye.
Those are
Less relevant here.
protective. Those are not really...
Yeah.
Those don't produce...
They're survivalists. They could survive underwater, right?
We also have the hunters too.
Those are the
that's
survivalists.
Yeah.
But the master hunters, yeah, as well.
those generate food, which is a upkeep thing, not a... Because you guys aren't trying to sell food over here. You're trying to just get food for people to live off of. Okay, so first, let's do some... Let's see, what order should I do this in? Let's do...
Builders?
Let's do... Okay, I should just do it in this order. Miners, divers, builders, goldsmiths. That makes sense. So we'll do a mining roll first. Bop,
Money.
bop, ba-da, 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 ba-da.
Babu babu.
Could our resident stonecutters give them to help in any way?
He's gonna be
Their impact would be minimal because there's just
They're probably
a lot.
better than me.
There's a lot of mines, and also, yeah, that too. So, okay,
Oh.
okay,
Huh?
Oh,
okay.
Numbers.
Some highs, some lows.
What are the numbers mean? Oh, it's probably all the time we were gone.
So that is
It must be a giant stack of gold at this point.
Yeah, it's like,
Well, like-
trying to core into the earth.
We were like
Sheer
4
weight.
months away, right?
we were gone for 3 months, I believe.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that's 2, 3.
3.5.
Okay.
I thought we'd been gone for like 4. Because it took like 2 to get back, right?
If you count the week that you guys are gonna sit here, that's 4. So it's
Yeah.
fine. All right, I need to make some alternative rolls because that's a tier break. So
That might be good.
That is good.
holy fuck.
I trust nothing. Oh. Do it again. Roll the funny dice.
Okay. I need to change this to this song.
You can't argue with the shark eye's efficiency. Let's go!
Yeah.
I'm gonna play this while I literally work in your mind.
Yes. My favorite Eastern working music.
Okay.
We need more people to go to the Calcatish camp.
First month. That would be 3. Second. Third. Fourth. Special. Let's see which one you get.
What do they mean?
The numbers, Mason.
The numbers, my son.
Special metal. Reasonable.
It's like watching a computer pop up numbers. I'm invested, but I'm not sure why yet.
Surely all
It's
of
like
this
Violet.
means good things.
Yep.
The mind blows up. We found dynamite. Naturally occurring dynamite. Underwater.
You find a large sodium deposit.
Ooh.
Kaiser's
the
Landing
water.
just sees a mushroom cloud in the distance.
Well, good game, guys. It's not the first time this is how a campaign ends for me, but
PTSD rapidly approaching.
Oh, fuck, dude. That would suck, man. Oh, man.
It happened again!
I still
It
feel
was-
so bad. I want you to know, Rutrum, I still feel so bad about that game. Like, it was just... Guys, should we be doing that? God. Anyway,
It would also
yeah.
it would also be
It's
my
good.
second game that we set off nukes in.
all right.
Don't
The
do it, Mike.
miners have generated 220 gold nuggets, which have yet to be refined. And
fuck.
they have discovered a hidden vein within the gold mine and have produced 11 mithril nuggets.
Yes.
Good.
Could I turn that into a katana?
Hold on, let's get through everything first, and then we can decide what you want to produce.
Okay, who's writing this down? Am I writing this down?
I got it.
Okay, you're writing this down.
I have it in our notes page.
Okay, now let's roll for the divers. See what they find.
Give me the prismatic. Give me some shiny gold.
They just arrived, so you'll only get one roll of this. Fuck.
Ooh!
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
Do it again!
good.
See it
I
happens
don't know.
again! Give me another one!
Guess.
It ain't closing time.
damn dangerous.
Sorry, cat. I didn't mean to wake you up. Oh, go back to sleep. Go back to sleep, feline. Shush. No, you can't have my desk. Go. Get back over there.
Just Kaze in the background fighting with this cat.
My cat's an old lady. She wants to be involved, but she's so crunchy that I don't want her to be on my desk because she'll fall off and hurt herself.
I suppose I could do that.
Hold on, guys, checking on my dog.
Yes, good.
Oh, dude, Sam.
Do we know what mithril does in the system? Because I know
I only know what base 5e mithril is. It does.
I know
Elysian stuff makes it lighter.
it's meant to
Mithril
make
might
stuff
make
lighter,
it-
so it's a burden
Maybe-
decrease. I'm just wondering because he did mention that there was stuff that could change the action point cost. So I'm wondering if we could make a heavy weapon that has a 2 APC.
Oh fuck, that would be cool.
Because if we could, then Sugai could use
No.
that with his gambit.
Well, we should see if we can figure out what it does before we
Yeah.
make
And
any
let's also not
extensive
assume that
plans.
we
But
get-
if it does benefit Sugai directly in that particular way, I'm totally down. Also, I'm GU. I don't use weapons.
Oh, so
I could have a giant shuriken.
One giant.
shuriken.
But if it does reduce the APC, if I get a katana that way, that means I wouldn't need to worry about carrying the cutlass and everything like that.
That also
it would-
means that you couldn't use your prepared stacks in the way that you've been using them.
You said we got 11
Because you wouldn't
nuggets.
have a
I'm pretty
250
sure we're
stack to
balling
burn
right
on.
now. I think all of these could be a possibility. However, selling this might also be a lot of money.
Also, let's not assume that it's necessarily quote unquote ours, because this is,
Shit.
you know, his mine. And while
Right,
he wouldn't
forgot
have an
about that
issue
part.
with us using
Oh yeah, he
some
is
of
here
it
now.
for
He's not here yet.
He's not here yet,
Cram it in your mouth.
but
Squirrel.
they wouldn't have an issue with us using some of it, I imagine. We shouldn't just...
Have you been eating mithril? Literally
I'm sure that's
transparent.
healthy for you.
Okay, the divers return, and what they carry with them. What they carry with them appear to be 5 stalks of a strange material. Molten liquid glass that is cool to the touch. And as you hold it and attempt to manipulate it, they demonstrate that the glass moves as a liquid. However, whenever struck, it hardens as hard as steel.
Oh, it's
Oh,
like
that's
one of those-
cool.
Venom?
Non-Newtonian?
And you find, you may put this in your notes as 5 stalks of Caro glass, which is Carrow, or Caro glass. Specifically, this is an Aelenclast origined material.
Nice.
So that needs to be
Could we,
studied.
yeah, could we return a stock of this to Kaiser's Landing for benefit?
Yeah.
For, yeah, okay. Just wondering if it was in material. Okay. Nice. Cool.
Okay.
I don't know if we should make a ring out of that.
Yeah.
I don't know if we could make a ring out
We
of that,
don't
but
know
I
its
want it.
properties yet, so I doubt it.
All right, so the builders will get started constructing the inn as well as all the other infrastructure things like a road leading up to the mine, bridges, shit like that. How much steam would you like to put into that?
Do we have much left?
The steam that we are currently holding is... It'll take me a minute to find this. Give me a second. Because the numbers got adjusted because we got new stuff.
John Abacus, I believe in your abilities.
11. We have
Oh, fuck.
11 steam.
Do they accept gold?
Except unprocessed gold.
Could process it. Don't we have another trader caravan coming around? Couldn't we process all the shit on the way through?
I mean, you could do
It
all
isn't-
that, but it's about the time it takes for it to,
Yeah, we did... When we got to Kaiser's Landing, and it was glossed over, but we did say that we wanted to hire a trade caravan to do runs, 2 caravans, to do runs there and back in intervals. So when one's there stocking up on gold, the other one's at Kaiser's Landing, then they go back and forth and they meet in the middle each time. So gold runs could have been happening this whole time.
yeah, but we didn't do any of that.
Okay. Understood. That was something we wanted to do, but we didn't. In that case,
I mean, you could just have Petra do that for you.
yeah, do we want to do...
It's going to cost steam, but she can do it for you.
Yeah, what do you guys think for investing in the inn? Because we didn't...
We're investing in the inn. They don't get taxes.
Do we want to just give them the workers for a week? And have the carpenters not work on the mine for a week? So we're basically paying her with a week of labor there? Because we're still paying the carpenters for regular service. And this doesn't cost
That
us any
sounds
steam.
pretty economical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Assign the workers to work on the inn for a week, and she gets a whole squad of workers.
But she
Okay.
has a whole squad, doesn't she? Like, they brought their shit.
We
Yeah,
could also...
More people, you know?
Yeah, more people. We could also have the workers focus on bringing those high quality woods that we found a couple days south of here, and bringing up some of those logs so she can have a higher quality build. Is that possible, Arcadum?
I mean, it is, but not to do both at the same time. They're either building or they're lumberjacking.
Which
I
would
like
she
the
prefer?
idea of a higher quality building. You only get one building. Upgrading it's not really something you can do
Do
easily.
you want higher quality logs or a few more workers?
That would be something that's honestly up to you. It's a bonus that she didn't expect to have anyway, so.
We told her about the high quality wood before we left.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that you're going to do it for her. That's not what that means.
It's more meaningful. We'll give it to her as a gift. So we'll have the workers go with two of the shark eye guards because we don't really need the guards at the mine. So we'll have the workers go gather the logs and bring them back for her to use as main supports.
Gather rare materials. All right, let's see if they are fortunate.
We have a map to them. Hopefully, for car.
Okay, they return with some rare materials. And you want to give that to the inn?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. Next up is your goldsmiths. So they can do a lot of stuff. They can they can generate implements. They can help to process your unprocessed nuggets, so that they can be used for smithing and crafting. It's really whatever you guys want to do.
Which would be more
actual
lucrative.
gold. We don't really have any more gold to actually work with right now, right?
Yeah, so we need them processing for now.
Yeah.
And then if they ever run out of gold to process, they can start turning it into implements.
Okay, so you want them to process the gold nuggets and the mithril nuggets.
Oh, is
Are they-
Mithril goldsmith or blacksmith?
Mithril is all three.
Oh, fuck.
Mithril can be blacksmithed, it can be goldsmithed, and it can be silversmithed.
Before we do this,
Maybe
could
that's
we
it.
get more mithril if we had a higher role or a better person processing it? Like, would it be more?
All that would do would change its quality.
Do we?
And the quality infers what when used for crafting? Good versus excellent.
It infers the DC of checks. Better material, easier time to make item.
Yeah, let's say let them process it.
I feel like it's better to not have them process it and instead bring it back to Kaiser's Landing and have it processed by the best person we can hire for it, so we have the best material out of it. Because we don't really have a chance to use this right now.
So, do we? By the way, seeing how we have a goldsmith and a blacksmith in the party, do we know what the effect is of mithril when used in stuff?
You'll need to research that because you are
Okay.
level 2 characters in your experience, so
That
And
is,
the
that
gold-
is fair enough.
you have to research
Do the
that.
goldsmiths we hired know?
I could roll to see if they do. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait, what level did you guys hire them at? You hired apprentices? Journeyman? Pretty sure it was
let me
journeyman.
check.
I think it was journeyman.
Yeah.
Because master's like 300 steam or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Okay, in that case, I'll get a reasonable shot. We'll say 30 or lower. Okay. None of them know what mithril does, but that doesn't mean they can't research it and find out for you.
Yeah.
It just takes time.
What do you guys
Because
think?
they're goldsmiths,
I
would
think-
they only be able to figure out for implements, or would they also?
No,
for the
they'd
other
be
way?
able to figure out what the properties would do for each side. They wouldn't be able to utilize those properties because they're not a silversmith or a blacksmith, but
Right. Okay, that makes sense.
I say we refine them. 'Cause there's no reason not to.
We could, if we don't refine them now, refine them to a higher quality later, back in Kaiser's Landing.
I mean, we have the workshop to do it. We already have the best not the best, but like we have the
True.
most reasonable shot.
We
I
have
think-
journeymen
Why
and
have
I
adventurers.
this?
think to
Why have
Kenji's-
them here, right?
I think to
If we're not
Kenji's
using-
point is you've already brought goldsmiths from Kaiser's Landing here and you have a workshop. While you're not incorrect that there is a greater chance of getting better, higher quality ingots in Kaiser's Landing, A, you'd have to spend more steam for that, and B, the increase would be marginal. Not insignificant, but I'm not sure it'd be enough to equate the time loss, maybe.
Okay.
Because
We also
I
like
would say there's a very real chance that you could have a mithril item made while you guys are here, depending on how much time you want to spend. But if you send it off to Kaiser's Landing, then you definitely don't have time.
Okay. Then let's.
We should go for it. We've got 11.
Picking, let's go for
You
it.
have a pretty reasonable setup here. I mean, yeah, it's not like 100% the best, but it's a solid 85, I'd say, out of 100.
Yeah,
like
let's
it's
have them,
not it's not bad. So
Let's have them do it.
Or do you want us to the people that can to also research it?
well, we'll handle
be-
we'll handle character downtime in a second. Right now, what do you want your workers to do? That's what we're doing first. So you
Probably
want
process
them
the mithril.
process mithril and gold.
Yep.
Process. Okay, process. Okay, locking in that option. I will now roll for it. Here we go. D20 plus 8 for the gold, for the mithril. Hey, look at that.
Nice.
That's what we like to see.
Let's see here. So you got 1, 2, 3. Is all right. We can do player downtimes now. Is Rena going to assist the goldsmiths?
No, I wanted to make I need to make a blast ring for you.
Out of?
Gold.
Do you have it already refined?
You know, that's a good point. Yeah, I guess I'll. In that case, I'll help out
Okay.
with the goldsmith.
So
thing. Yeah.
help out, refined gold, so you can make something. Okay. Go ahead and make a spirit test with your goldsmithing kit.
Are you helping with the gold or with the mithril?
Do I have to pick,
It doesn't really matter.
or am I just in general?
It just I'm trying to see your roll to see if it's better than any of the other two.
Yeah. So this is right. So 1d20
Plus 2 from spirit, plus 4 from assistance, and plus 2 from workshop.
Workshop?
19.
All right, gold a little bit better then. Okay. All right, you're locked in. You're the other crafter, Kenji. Are you doing anything?
Would there be enough time for me to give a speech to the group and the samurai before I leave and do that?
Wait, you're not leaving yet. You're here for a week. At least
Yeah.
You guys are here for a week, right? That's what we're doing
Yep,
all
we
this
are.
for. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That
yeah,
is the plan, yes.
The
Yeah.
speech can be at the end.
Yeah. You haven't left yet. So what are you going to do for that week?
Could I carouse with them, the troops and stuff, and do this, or is it one or the other?
One or the other. It's a downtime action.
Which would you guys prefer? I would rather keep building the bond with the
If
men.
you want to make a mithril thing,
It's
you have
we
the
don't have the
opportunity to do
mithril
so.
that's refined to make
Yeah,
it.
we don't have that yet.
Okay,
it's
I
gonna
am
be after
simply
this week that
wrong.
we have the materials.
Then where's the option? What is option A if option B is caressing?
Helping to research
Yep.
mithril.
Yeah.
They're helping to
That.
refine the nuggets. Like, he's a blacksmith, so he can help with that.
Yeah, I'll probably research it so we can try to figure out what it does. Or do you guys want me to?
Research is fine. Yeah.
Okay. Right.
Your first roll was a 17. You rolled twice for a...
All right, 17 sounds good.
Shaky hand, press enter.
So +4, +2 is 23. All right, even better roll for gold. Look at that. Or not gold, but
To research the
okay, sick.
properties.
Got it. Okay. Okay, go there. Calculating. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Locked in. All right, what about you three?
I am researching the Scroll of Roaring North.
D20 +2.
Let's get down to business. To defeat the Huns.
7.
Tragic.
But it's a 7.
Sugai.
Ricard, did you want to carouse with the shark eye? Is that what you were going to do?
Oh, yes, that was the plan.
Okay. Would it be helpful for Sugai to work with, what was his name, Holes, on finding a location for the manor, given that he's a cartographer?
Yeah.
Or is that just something Holes can do on his
No,
own?
you can help with that.
Okay, I'll help with that.
Okay, D20 plus spirit. Using your kit. Fucking tragic.
Distracted by thoughts of gold and Rina Sama.
Gio fucking up a backflip in the background.
Failing
Fuck.
with the 7.
Fuck! Fuck! Ricard.
I'm just down the hill.
Backflips off a cliff.
I'm here.
What's up, Ricard?
Oh, my hat has been stolen. Oh no, sound the alarm.
Oh,
Oh. Yes. Okay, alright. Let me go find your thing.
Tis a red alert.
Red alert! Red alert! My hat has been stolen.
lock down all the
Oh,
exits.
there it is. That was a close one.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Picard would like to approach the shark eye and get to know more about Aladdin,
Alright.
and possibly offer some kind of somehow express his gratitude or something like that.
So you'd like to carouse with the shark eye. Okay.
Yes.
In that case, you don't have persuasion as a core skill, so give me a base d20 plus 2. Your spirit. And I don't believe you guys bought any rare alcohols or anything, so.
Sadly, I have no idea what should
No.
be offered here.
But you have an inn now, so that'll become less of a problem in the future. Ricard, the shark eye find your presence tolerable, as technically they are working with you. Being a goblin, and therefore a lesser species even in the eyes of some humans, to the shark eye you are a curious little malady, like a dog wearing a hat and doing a little dance. Amusing, perhaps even hilarious. However, as time passes with the shark eye and you ask them earnest questions about Aladdin and share in drink and food, you notice that perhaps their outward dark demeanor, while by no means any less any less evil than you would have suspected. There is a certain level of honor amongst the Sharkai. You notice that the Sharkai do not lie or cheat or steal, for such activities are beneath those that are enlightened by the glory of Aladine. When you play games of gambling with them during the carousement, you will see that they take defeat in well-mannered stride and victory in an equally measurable amount. The Sharkai does not allow themselves to become emotionally afflicted by such petty and small things. And in that regard, Rakar seems to have integrated himself slightly. There you go.
Wow. Good stuff.
Go.
Okay, 1 week pass. Here we go. Y'all ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here are your results. 11 excellent quality mithril ingots. 180 excellent quality gold ingots. 60 standard quality gold ingots. Research-wise, Kenji and the goldsmiths have been able to discover that one of the mithril properties is reduced burden cost.
Nice.
They will also notice, as some of them have tried to work with Caro glass, they will see that Caro glass can contain and hold mana.
Kind of like a battery.
Something like that.
That's kind of huge.
Is there an alchemist in the party?
I
No.
don't think so.
Alright, just want to check.
No, but we do have Corbins with the Hosfet's commune.
Okay.
Would any of them be alchemists?
Well, I'm talking
Are they
players.
still around?
Talking
Okay.
if players have it. Okay. 1 week come to a close. What would you guys like to do next?
You want to stick around for another week?
No, we should. We're already hella.
I'm okay with sticking around for another week because I fucked up the scroll roll. But
We
ring or no ring, we've got an ETA to meet.
Man, we've already missed it.
So
Exactly.
what would the ring would be really useful for you though, and we could probably get. There's a lot of upside to this. I think we should take the week and see what we can get you the ring and see if we can get a mithril item.
There is enough mithril to potentially make two, depending on how
At
much
this
time.
point, we're already so late. I doubt a week's gonna matter, right?
Of course, Rina Sama, an excellent observation. Whatever you say.
This isn't,
I
this isn't
really
very
think you
profitable.
should-
I think we should do this. You're of course right. How silly of
I-
me.
I really think you should weigh in your own opinion a little bit more about that.
My opinion has
Instead of-
been voiced, and I agree with you, Rina Sama.
But
My opinion is that you are beautiful, Rina-sama.
All right, one more, no more. One more, no more.
if that is really what you think, all right.
Like a sakura petal drifting in the wind.
Drifting like a lantern,
You've seen a sakura petal?
casting an honored shadow.
Casting it on.
Yo!
Yo! Alright. So, another week then?
Another week.
One more, no more.
Okay,
Do it
since it sounds like people want to make shit out of the mithril, we'll start with the crafters first. Those of you crafty little peoples. So, Rena, as a goldsmith, what would you like to make?
I want to make a blast ring for Jiu.
Out of?
Oh, the glass.
Do the Caro glass.
If you can make it out of glass.
Mana.
Is Caro Glass an option for that?
Caro glass is an option to make stuff out of for goldsmithing, but it is beyond your skill.
Yeah, I figured. I don't think I'd have any idea how to work with that material.
You could use some of the excellent gold.
Could the goldsmiths do it?
No, Caro glass is beyond everybody's skill at this point.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's
no one
alien
knows what it is,
material.
right? Yeah.
What's the difference between making an implement out of excellent gold versus standard gold?
Changes the roll's DC to successfully make it. I think I said that already.
Yeah, he said it earlier. Like, it makes it
Okay.
easier to craft with.
Okay, I see.
Okay. So, if I understand correctly, basically a golden implement is basically just a basic implement and has no special additional properties.
Yes.
Okay.
How many ingots does it take?
Depends on the implement. A ring only takes one.
Okay, let's do one excellent.
You don't want you want one out of mithril?
It doesn't have a burden cost, I don't think. But if mithril has some other
implements
property that
have
we
one
don't know
burden
about.
cost, except for staves, which have quarter staff's burden.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah,
we
sure.
have
Give
a
me a no
decent
burden
amount.
ring. It might end up having the properties that we don't know about, which could also be super cool.
Okay. Sure.
It kills you.
What would you want, Sagai?
A halberd?
I probably would not know how to make that.
Am I cool to use a mithril for the
Well,
ring, though?
conveniently,
Yes.
Sugai has a halberd, and it's just an axe with a spiky bit.
God, not this
I
conversation
would
again.
like to-
Jesus. I had this conversation
let's
so many
discuss the
times in the
differences
past.
between
Yes.
halberds and
If you
pikes
think
and
about it,
pole
a halberd
axes
is much like a quarterstaff.
It's actually it's like a quarterstaff with an axe on it.
I
and
once had a
spear.
wizard.
But
I
then
once
if
had a
you were to
wizard
put a
character,
back-
a 7 wizard character that would make every explanation that every weapon is just a quarterstaff, and it was mind numbing. And he would constantly do it, and he would do it so much the fighter would fall asleep.
Good bit. Good bit.
Another
I
war
would
priest
like
would.
to try. I would like to try and make a ring out of mithril.
Ring out of mithril. You got it, champion.
Good luck.
Specifically, want to etch in the blast spell on it.
Okay. Before we go forward, making it out of mithril is harder than making it out of gold. Despite the excellent quality, it's still going to be a pretty difficult roll.
Can I ask for assistance from the other goldsmiths and stuff?
That's already assumed.
Okay. Okay.
She'll still have like plus, what was it, 2, 4, 2, so like
6.
8.
It would be an 8 total.
Right.
Yeah.
I think it's
Richard.
feasible. If you want to try it, I
Or-
mean, Jiu doesn't technically lose anything by not having the ring if it goes horribly. It could be a good experiment
I'll-
to see how
you know
difficult
what?
it is.
I will try it out.
All right, d20 plus 8. Excellent quality mithril ingot, making a ring with blast infused.
19.
Okay. That is insufficient.
Darn.
Kenji.
Does that waste an ingot?
It does.
Okay.
Kenji. What would you like to
Would
make?
you like me to try to make a halberd out of the mithril?
Uh,
Hold on, let's.
how
Hold on.
much? Yeah. Wait. Arcadum, how
Is
much mithril would it take to make a two-handed weapon?
3 ingots.
Oh.
If it's a heavy weapon, it's 3. One hand, it's 2. Light's 1.
I would be all for that because it would help reduce the burden cost. Give us more carrying space.
Is it you or Kenji that needs the mithril weapon more?
My thought with Kenji is that Kenji has a sidearm and a katana so that he can use his prepared stacks, because when he gets to prepare 2, he needs to have a 2 APC action to use it. So if he brings his katana down to 1 APC, which might happen with mithril.
You know what? I just remembered he has a fancy katana. He probably shouldn't cheat on his fancy katana with a mithril katana.
Right, I is back. So what is the verdict?
I'm all for trying it. Would he have... Arcadum, what bonuses would he have to the roll?
He'd have a total of +4. Goldsmiths can assist with blacksmithing.
Isn't Holes a smith as well?
He's busy doing something.
Okay. I mean, I would have less of a chance.
It's not worth it then, unfortunately. With a +4, if the DC is probably
20 or above, maybe.
at least 20, that gives us, you get on a 16. That's a 20% chance of success.
It would be hard.
Yeah, burning the. Let's not.
All right.
Okay. What else would you like to do with this week of downtime instead?
Krauls with the samurai then.
Corrals? Okay, give me a D20 plus spirit. Because you don't have persuasion or anything like that. So, hey,
I'm a fool.
I have intimidation,
I'm a
but I'd
fool.
rather not. It's more to get them on the
Look at
other
that.
side.
Okay.
It could have been a 20.
Kenji, Lord of Parties, makes his appearance once more.
No.
The samurai speak in hallowed reverence to his presence. It was always spread throughout the Glan district that there was something that lived within Kenji, and now the creature has made its experience again. Each and every single samurai are elated and filled with joy as the Lord of Parties shows them the way to true enlightenment. The Sharkai, refusing to back down from a challenge, also join in, and it is they that are shown that you can in fact drink sake with 2 hands. You feel that your connection with your men has grown dramatically, and even with the Sharkai. Looks
I
at
am
Kendra.
convinced
Wow.
the reason that
Go
I'm
ahead.
convinced that the reason why Rena failed the role is because of all the partying happening outside.
It's like, oh, now I just need to make this go. Boo-dee-da-boo-dee-boo. Shot. Drops it. Fuck. He looks outside.
So cool.
Kenji is T-posing and no clipping through the environment. Jiyu, what would you like to do during that week?
Let's get down to business.
Okay.
I want the scroll.
D20 plus Spirito. Spiritu Sanctum. Jiyu. He takes a seat and meditates upon the scroll, moving through the combat forms. He can feel it just within his reach. He reaches out towards the flames of the spirits within of the howling northern wind. Shot! His eyes open bloodshot as he is swept up in a wave of carousement.
Getting carried away by like the sea of people parading by.
Still maintaining his meditative stance as he's lifted up and thrown in the air like a beach ball. Shot!
Kenji!
How could you do this to us?
Kenji cannot be... I'm sorry, Kenji cannot come to the phone right now.
Oh, sorry. Kenji, Lord of Parties, why did you do this to us?
Sugai.
Sugai. Could either corral. You know what? It's a party vibe. Sugai would like to take advantage of the carousement and the presence of his esteemed Lord of Parties to further his
I would never
song.
interfere. Oh, party sama.
And as they are screaming shots, he will lift Ricard on high and yell, "You are my friend!"
Well,
I'm assisting.
so would you both like to carouse then?
He's
I wanted to
songcraft.
ask, because you said before that there was progress made towards a song from the "You Are My Friend" bit. Is that serious? Can we actually get a song for being friends?
Are
Oh my
either of
God.
you? Well, I guess you are Ryan.
Yeah. If ever there was a time to have friends.
I'll give you a shot. D20 plus spirit. See what you got.
Okay, let's.
But you
If
gotta.
it's possible, like to assist.
Yeah, I presume you're assisting him, Ricard.
All right.
But he's the only one that can make the roll because he's from
Yep.
Ryan.
You are my friend. Oh, I were.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Progress has been made to something.
Okay.
We'll say one step towards.
Greatness?
No. We'll say, what should I name this song? Hold on. Let me think for a second.
It was the one that the Null was singing to the slimes as well.
No, that is not the same one. That is not the same one.
Okay.
That is not
Okay.
the same one.
Tomio Doo cheese. My Tomodachi life.
Living the dream.
With Rina-sama.
Oh, it's called Distance. Okay. That's what it's called. Distance. Good. We'll call it that. All right. One step towards making a new song called Distance.
Incredible.
One step towards distance. A step towards distance. How poetic.
And now we gotta go.
Haha!
Yeah, no.
We gotta. You are my friend, all the way to the stronghold.
Got him up. Go get the 9 to show. Good. All right, let's do this.
So,
We ready? We ready for slams, jams,
Are we
possibly?
missing anything? I see nothing we are
I do
missing.
believe we are motherfucking jamming.
Yes.
Oh, also,
I think with the really successful crossing, I'll skip
At
this
the-
speech.
at the end of the week of carousing, it's time for the speech.
I mean, if you guys want, it was
Yeah,
You can go down if
absolutely.
you
very
want.
successful.
My,
Yeah.
Okay.
I got you. Just were the life of the mountain for a week. It couldn't be a better time.
Okay.
We've also made pretty good time on clearing out our what's the word, logistics.
Mhm.
We're only about halfway in.
That took an hour.
Hold on. Let me switch the song, and then you can make it home. Let me put some. Yeah.
Oh, cat, why? Sorry.
Okay. Change that to.
When we go do the speech, I would, if it's okay, like when you guys, I would want you guys to be behind me, and then like the samurai in front.
That's fine.
I just imagine Kenji like being very particular about the arrangement. He's like, "This is how I imagine
No,
it."
it
Car move a little bit to the left, and Rina swap spaces with Kenji, and
With Geo, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Listen, okay, cishet white men are cishet white men.
What?
Ugh.
What? Shit. I'm gonna let you sit on that. I'm not even gonna make a bit out of it.
Ew. Anyway. Whenever you're ready, Kenji.
Can you make sure he's nice and presentable? Metal shined. Everything looks official. And then he slowly gathers up the samurais and the party. Takes a deep breath. The reason I called you all here is I want to state my goal for this mine, this region, for our great lord, Akechi Kurosai. I want it to be our new home here for each of us. That everyone can strive for lofty goals, their dreams, whatever it may be. We were the first group sent here, but with you, all of you, we can now start building that home for each of us. Then Kenji motions to Rina. This is Rina Kurushio. She is a pivotal part of the decision making and logistical and logical reasoning of our group, the Honored Shadows. This is Jiu Fujin. Right? Did I say that right?
You did say that right. Yes.
Cool. As is Yosai Blood, he is the cool breeze that keeps us calm and collected, and the voice of reason when times seem otherwise. The newest member of the Kurosais is Tsugai. You don't have a last name, right? Yeah.
No.
And his knowledge of making maps and charting courses, and also his great mind for logistics, has been pivotal in getting this operation started. Then we have our shadow, Rick R. Sharpshanks. Without him, we could not scout our way to the mine, and many of battles have been turned by his tide. We are heading out to the Seavernal Stronghold, and we will come back victorious in the name of Lord Kurosai. And then Kenji will bow.
You will see that the crowd kind of looks at each other and then raises their fists. For Kenji-sama! For the Lord of Parties! Bonsai! Okay. Shall we?
Let's. Shall.
We checking on the
No.
shark guy, Ken is? Yes, no.
Yes.
You want to see if they'll come with us?
Yes.
Hey, we're leaving, by the way. Do you want to come with us?
Ricardo, no. Would you be the one to request the presence of the shark eye? They seem to have taken a liking to you. Tempt them with violence.
But maybe the two of us would be the best to do together. Yes, together.
Let us go, my goblin friend. You are my friend. Go the distance.
My friend.
We will go the distance up
God.
the mountain to the shark eye.
I have often dreamed. Okay. And your request is to take the shark eye with you to assault the stronghold
Yes.
and to leave the samurai to guard it.
Yep.
Okay.
Because we wanted to frame it like a bonus, because their thing of service was They want to kill shit, but like big shit. And we're about to go kill big shit, so we're like, you want to come?
It's not a hard sell.
It's not. They agree.
Okay. Yeah. Let's go.
Wasn't that hard?
Move.
All right.
I just imagine Sugai walking up to the shrine, holding Ricard aloft. Yeah, like, who wants to go kill those? They're all like, okay, we'll just go back down. Nice and easy.
That was quick.
Oh. It was Ricard's ingenious negotiation tactics.
Yes, all me.
Are the two shinobi still with us?
Yes.
Where the fuck would they go?
I know,
They're in our shadows.
Because I have a rough idea about a plan for this, but I want to send like Ricard and the shinobis to scout it out, and then maybe have the shinobis deal with like their supplies and distract them that way as we send the shark eye in the front and we like do our sneaky around bit.
It'll depend on what the stronghold looks like. So
You guys haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
get an image of what we're working with.
We're taking
little
the,
bit of cart before the horse there.
Yeah, we're taking the Sharkai and we're taking the Master Survivalists so they can help us both gather food on the way, so we're supplied, and also help us get through the mountains. Because that's
You still
Rough
have
going.
you still have you still have quite a bit of a ways to go.
yeah. So
I thought we wanted to leave the masters behind because they would be able to feed more people.
well, we've got the Masters and we've got the World Wanderers. Which is more equipped for this, Arcadum?
Do you plan to use them in battle?
No.
Then the masters.
If we took the World Wanderers, could we use them in battle?
I mean, yeah.
Food.
That's, yeah.
Fighting.
Food is more important. Also, we're going to unexplored places.
Yeah, let's take the masters. I'd rather not risk too many lives.
We are going to be a group of, what? There's like 5 Sharkai, 2 Shinobi, 5 of us, or 12?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
themselves as well. So we're a pretty decently sized group at this point.
Yeah.
Of course, Rina Sama. Excellent wisdom.
I didn't even say, okay.
Okay, well, we'll take the Masters in.
All right.
And then when we leave, I will officially donate the Barrow Runner armor to the settlement that we have, now that we have the inn made, right?
You can just keep it there and then donate it whenever it's done.
Okay,
That's fine.
then yeah, the Barrow Runner's there. I'll take it off my sheet.
Okay. Transferring map. Did that load quickly?
Let's
for you
go.
guys? I preloaded it.
I'm at 98.
98 here.
Oh, we're gonna load at the same time.
I think my foundry has frozen.
We are. Never mind.
Oh, no, it's fine.
I was hoping that if I preloaded it, I could just transfer everybody.
Fingers crossed. I mean, it might be a little faster. We never know.
I suppose we'll see.
I suppose.
We love world maps. Crow did a good job. I want to see it. Let me in. Let me in. Got one Eric Andre bit specifically. I believe that the loading bar is not lying to me.
It seems to be working to me.
98 is 98.
Alright, well, in either case. Okay, so
I'll get there when I get there.
let me get the let me get what's tracked for your actual journey. You have party, which is comprised of 5 members. Members. And then you're bringing your shinobi.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2.
2 members. You're bringing the Sharkai, which 4 members will come with you. Plus
Is Petra one of them?
Plus Petra. Yep. And World Wanderers. Or no, you chose Masters.
The Master Hunters.
Yeah, Master Hunters.
Could we take some of the supplies here as well?
We have the masters. Why would we need that?
Yeah.
Just so we have some to start with, because I don't think we have any.
But they'll get us some. They're baller. That's what they do.
I'd
Or we
rather
die.
not start at a deficit.
We could take enough supplies for the first small portion of the trip, I think is reasonable. That way, if they have a bad first time, we're not continuing exhausted. Because it'll
Yes.
spiral.
Oh, did we discuss if we're leaving Hosafet here or not? Because we got the Sharkai with us. Did we already mention that?
The Hossfet definitely has moved on since now. They're doing
Okay.
whatever. The agreement is
Just want to make sure that that's
yeah,
stated, because I might have missed that.
yeah. If we had a better relationship with them, maybe. But we weren't able to... We missed a few days of their excellent food, so didn't see a reason to try to push that. Was more focused on making sure the Sharkai came with us.
Alrighty. So, while you guys are loading into the world map, let's just go into the next bit here, which is... So, as you are leaving the Misted Lands behind, which is roughly where your gold mine is, your Master Hunters and their Survivalists will be able to give you... Hey, everybody's
there
in.
Yeah, they
So I just loaded everybody at once. Okay, cool.
Yay!
Okay, I will try preloading this map longer for the next one. Okay. So, you guys are roughly about here. So now you'll be making your way towards the northeast. The survivalists are able to offer you the following paths. You could walk on the Razor's Edge, the northernmost section of the taiga that overlooks the forest below. Or you can walk through the Twisting Valley, which leads in the center of the mountain passes. Or you can go into the Cackling Foothills, which is the easternmost facing section of the Screaming Taiga.
No. My vote is Valley. What
So
about you guys?
the differences there is that this one, which is the Razor's Edge, is the fastest route that has the most dangerous footpaths. So environmental struggles. The valley is the easiest in terms of environmental, but it has the highest chance of ambush. And the Cackling Foothills has good cover and good sight lines, but it is infested with gnolls, even more than the other paths.
I think we should probably do Valley. We'll probably be
Yeah.
fine even if we do
I
get
like
ambushed
the
because we have the Sharkai with us, right?
What do the survivalists... Do the survivalists think they could help us get through the Razor's Edge relatively safely?
I mean, relatively, but it's definitely got high environmental threats. So
Yeah.
What are the
I like
Sharkai
that
feel
one.
like? Twisting Valley?
Cackling Foothills,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most enemies there.
Yeah.
target-rich environment.
I say we walk through the middle with pride, and if anything fucks with us, then we remind them not to.
Do you?
Razor's Edge.
Of course.
Zero hesitation.
Ricard?
Well, with the shark I hear, probably the cackling foothills.
Hmm.
What does the shinobi think?
The shinobi would point out that the mission that you have been entrusted with is to destroy the stronghold. Any additional battles that you risk could risk more injury and loss and casualties of those that are following you. Environmental effects could also cause the same amount of damage, but they suspect that such a path is easier to overcome than being caught in battles that will attrition your party.
Does anyone oppose the Razor Cliff? Like,
The shinobi
Actually-
also have jaunt, so
Yeah.
I have
That's
one
the
more question. Does the if we get into a combat, will we need to protect the survivalists?
yeah, they're not combat.
Okay.
They're not
So
Razor's
they
Edge
will
then.
be a
Yeah.
like a sub goal part of the combat.
Yeah. Razor's Edge then, because
Yeah.
it's the most
Does
likely
any-
that they survive.
Does anyone oppose, 100% oppose it?
No, if chant works, fine.
I can maybe also John a bit.
Do you?
Also, have acrobatics.
Bro, I voted for it.
I know. The guy.
Very well.
Okay.
It is the fastest.
Kenji turns to Petra and say, we're gonna follow the Razor Cliff. It's the fastest route to the glory of taking on the Seeper stronghold.
Petra will nod.
And Kenji would motion the survivalists to lead the way.
So be it. The decision has been made. You shall walk the razor's edge. What speed would the party like to go at? Because you're not in a caravan, but you are in a medium-sized group. Speeds have been adjusted for that, but you get to choose slow, medium, or double time.
Is double time on this very risky? Like, even more so?
Double time means that you can't take downtime actions,
Yeah.
but you get there in
We
a
need to
faster
gather
time.
supplies is the thing.
Yeah, we need supplies. So at least
So I
medium,
say we go
right?
normal.
normal
Yeah, if
speed.
we don't have any supplies, we should go normal.
Yeah, we have
for
no
the first
reason
one.
to stealth here.
All right.
If we get a surplus, we go fast.
It will take you approximately 16 days to cross the razor's edge at medium speed with a medium-sized party. I will segment that into 2 sets of 8 days. So we'll see if they are able to gather food. Razor's Edge is not a plentiful place, so do that. Survivalists. Okay, not great. Seven. So they are able to pay. They are able to find rations for 7 of those days. So one day the party and the group will go hungry and will have to deal with 1 step of exhaustion. On the second
did-
segment, yes.
Pause. We did say before setting out that we would take a small amount of rations from the.
Okay, did you? How much was it?
We did. We'll say we wanted to take enough for the first leg of the journey. So if we were planning and we knew ahead, we'd say 8 days.
Well, you didn't know ahead because nobody's been here before.
Okay, so let's say 6 is reasonable given the prior journey.
Okay, I'll let it slide, but you're supposed to do that stuff before the parameters are revealed.
Okay.
All right, so you got 6 there. So you have. So if you had 6, then that means you have 5 days profit. All right, so roll into the next second segment. Better. Okay. So 5 from that, 10 pay for that, 2 over. You have 7 supplies left over from that. as the party crosses the Razor's Edge. Oh, hold on. I have to roll. Not quite. I have to roll chances here.
No, I think that's everything. I think that's, no rolls need to be
First
made.
segment,
Everything's fine.
Second segment. Okay, everything is fine.
Perfect.
Okay. All right, Razor's Edge crossed. Okay, so now you guys are here. And now I get to describe some shit. Hold on. Let me change the music here.
Nice.
Okay, give me a second. This is actually pretty exciting. Okay, let's do... Let me know when you hear the music.
The suspense is killing me.
You are my friend.
All right,
No, not that music.
I'll just start describing it. So,
I want to hear it.
eventually, as you cross the Razor's Edge, you come to a large ridgeline. This particular ridgeline overlooks 3 other regions. This vista, a large portion of the Screaming Taiga that opens up into a plain grassland, coupled with deciduous trees that move down the mountain like a green wave. Here, the screaming, constant, buzzing sound that the trees of the taiga would give off is suddenly silent, and you realize just how much noise is actually generated in the taiga. A sense of peace and quiet falls over the party as they look over this vista. From their position, they will see that over here, to their immediate west, is an enormous forest. Thick, green, and filled with a mist. It is difficult to discern exactly how large the forest really is, or even where it starts or ends. The mist enraptures itself across the canopies. To your immediate north, you will see a brilliant field of flowers as far as you can see into that distance. Even from here, as the sun dances across these fields, the flowers, like stars in their own right, shine the light back. And to your east, you will see that the taiga begins to separate. The mountains grow smaller, and the ridges and things that separate them grow wider, eventually becoming small calderas and even valleys filled with blue-petaled trees and steam rising from heated water.
Kenji's looking at the flowers and thinking about something, and then he just shakes his head. No time for thoughts like that.
And so,
And then
as the party takes in this natural beauty, one of the survivalists will approach the party and will say, "If you'd like, I could attempt to find where the stronghold is based off the maps that we have. It may take some time for us, but I don't see a better place in order to rest than this."
I agree. Sugai, would you want to make a map of this area?
Mm-hmm. I can do that.
You have cartography
also during-
kit, right?
Yes. I was also going to say during the downtime from moving medium, he would be making a map of the Razor's Edge. But we didn't really have a second for that.
That's fine. So roll for the Razor's Edge. Do that first. Okay. Decent quality map. And now, you have a special opportunity. As you are the first traveler's soul with cartography kit to make it to this vista, you may make a special map, which is a vista map. Depending on how well you roll, this map is of incredible quality and highly valued by Kazor's Landing, and if turned in, has a settlement effect.
Okay.
Go
Normal roll.
Yep, d20 plus 2. Okay.
Ooh, nice.
A high quality map as you put the vista that you see down onto parchment, marking the placement and marking the natural beauty that you are able to witness. And so, as the party rests here, the majesty of the natural beauty that they see lifts their spirits, and the quiet of this place brings a feeling of peace and safety that you have not felt since entering the Screaming Taiga. As such, this place is devoid of gnolls and greater threats, and the party can rest easy while the survivalists search for the Seeper stronghold.
Can we send the Shinobis to search too? Is that like
They're
one of
not
their
going to be
specialties?
better than the Masters.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Rolling Survivalist. Okay, the first day they do not find anything, 1 supply down. Second day,
7.
what's up?
Nothing, just noting it.
There it is. On the second day, however, the survivalists will report back that they believe that they have located the Seeper stronghold. It seems that it lies on the edge of the Screaming Taiga and a mysterious new region, specifically right here,
Where the steam's coming from?
where the steam begins and the Screaming Taiga ends. In a precarious valley that seems to dip down beyond a normal valley and into the ground beneath. A huge expanse that goes deeper and deeper into the ground below, not unlike an enormous jagged mine shaft. The survivalists will also report that the gnoll presence there was beyond anything that they could ever have even imagined. Hundreds, if not thousands, of gnolls lie within that pit of despair and death. They will also mention a rancid smell and a green fog that seems to permeate from the crag. Alrighty, you know where it is. It is up to you guys on what you want to do next.
Before we go, from this vista position, are we able to see a black tower?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question.
Negative.
Okay.
If Kenji can't see it, he'll sit down and try to see if he can feel where it is.
Here he feels no pool of no other entity. Only peace.
Nothing still. But the quiet is nice for a change. I think we should scout it out. If we can find a way to maybe collapse the crag on them, we might have a better chance of dealing with such a large number.
Scouting it out seems very reasonable. I'll turn to the 2 shinobi. Sorry, the 3 shinobi.
Yes.
What would you advise?
To scout it.
I'll look to Kenji for approval.
Yeah, of course we're going to scout the region. And if you guys can, my idea is maybe if we can cause some catastrophic failure in there to like maybe cave them in or something.
We will see what there is to see.
Since they said the thing about the mist, should we give them the gas mask we got from Kazor? So they can,
Okay.
for now.
The shinobi will pull out their own.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
How are they so prepared?
It's kind of their job.
They're really good spies. I mean, Shinobi.
We're getting mugged.
Okay. They go.
All right, and Ricard is going with them.
If you would like, yeah.
Okay, I've preloaded this map, but I'm still going to load people in one at a time to see if that makes it go even faster. So give me just a second, please. Okay. Okay. Generate them. There they are. Okay, had to find them again. Okay. Alright. Loading in Ricard first.
%.
98%. Okay. Checking. Yeah.
Oh, I'm in.
Okay, that was pretty quick. Okay. All right, good. Rutram's next.
I'm being yoinked. I'm here.
Okay, it's going pretty quick. Good. No bodies here.
Whoa.
28.
I wish I could set people's fucking views so it wouldn't zoom out.
I will endeavor not to do so.
It's fine.
Load it in.
Okay. Kinez.
Yippee!
Looks like the preloading in one at a time is fastest.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely feels a lot faster.
I'm coming, Rina-sama!
Manageable even. Okay, he's in.
I'm here.
Kamikaze.
Let me up! Please. Please don't do this to me, 98%. Please. It's a shame that my modem is like halfway across the house, or I'd start plugging in the LAN cable for this stuff. But I have to feed a LAN cable all the way, like across to. I'm in. Oh.
As soon as he got in, I started lagging.
No,
Kaza, you're ruining it.
Why am
I'm sorry.
Spoiled it.
They had to
Spoiled
install internet when I got here into this house. They came in and they were like, "The fuck? Why don't you have any internet?" And I was like, "Please, Mr. Hanson." Hanson is a family friend. He works at the phone company.
Alright. Oh, looks like I'm kind of back now. Okay, it's fine. Alright, cool. Now it's time for me. Okay. Alright, here we go. Alright, Ricard. You, Shinko, and Minata approach the Nolish stronghold. Let's make some stealth checks.
All right. I'll just roll it.
Okay, not great stealth checks, but... Okay, base 13. Alrighty. And so the shinobi move into position. This is what you're able to see. As was described, a massive crag that leads further and further down. To give you an idea of what you're looking at, that's about 800 feet from your current position. That's how deep it goes. Makeshift bridges, hovels, houses, and all sorts of buildings can be seen further on the inside. Not to mention that there is a thin film of green gas that seems to permeate through that crag, and it only begins to dissipate from the natural winds of the mountain. You will also see that all along the edge that there are several huts, buildings, bridges, until finally you spot something. On the other side, far across, you will see this. A large lift connected by a pulley system that seems to be perhaps the main way in which to enter the crag. That is what you're able to see from this position. Ricard, do you have combat acumen?
I do.
You do? Excellent. .jpg. The shinobi suggests that perhaps you observe the gnolls and their movements, and perhaps attempt to decipher what kind of creatures that there might actually be. Do you concur?
Yes, they should be the more experienced one, so yes. Ricard will follow the advice.
Okay. Here we go. Good boy, Jax. Good puppy. All right. Time to do some reveals. First, make me a perception check. Wit or resilience. Ricard?
All right. It's not popping up, so I'll just roll it. Roll. I don't have any bonuses.
What do you mean it's not popping up? Like it's just not working, or?
Yeah, if I click on the stuff, it doesn't bring up the window to roll.
Okay, that's annoying, I guess. sure what that is. Okay, I'm not sure why it's not working yet. I have to figure that out, but anyway. We keep on, we keep on, we keep on, we keep on. Okay. With that... Okay, we got some stuff to reveal. As you observe the various knolls, you will see these creatures. You will see... I wonder how long this will take to show you guys. Showing image. Do you guys see it yet?
Oh, it just popped
Oh,
up.
there it is.
Okay, so it's like 20 seconds. All right. You will see these creatures. There are dozens, maybe even hundreds of these little Seeperkoffs moving about. You can see that they are doing various menial labor, like tasks of menial labor and things like that. You will also see that there are dozens of these creatures moving about. Let me know when it pops up for you guys.
I just got
There
it.
it is.
Okay.
Oh, no.
You will also
Big
see
guys.
about a dozen or so of these creatures spread out throughout the cavern, or the crag. See him?
Ah, yes, the classic.
Yeah, the super smugs.
Okay, Smogs. Yeah, just let me know when the images pop up, just so I know, and I'm not sitting here waiting for no reason. Okay, so you see about a dozen of those or so. You will also see about a dozen of these creatures.
Oh,
Doesn't it?
Dead.
That's a new one.
that's I don't like the sound of that. That's probably like Brass Sister.
Okay.
It's like high tier no.
You will also see two of these creatures that seem to be working the lift.
Oh, God.
What the hell is that?
What the fuck is that? What is that?
It looks like the fucking Hulk.
Is that what happens when they don't blow up? That's probably what happens when they don't blow up. Because the one we fought was like...
And then finally, you will see one of these creatures moving around. It seems to have a bit more command over the others.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
Okay, and those are all of the types that you guys see. Sorry. And those are all the types that you guys see. All right, Ricard. How long would you like to study your enemies?
What information can I possibly gather? Like martial checks or stuff like
Yeah,
that?
you can make checks and stuff, yeah.
Yes, probably should. Should spend some time. At least, there are at least 3 new types that we haven't seen. I'd like to get some more information on those ones.
Okay. Which one would you like to start with?
A commander for sure.
The leader-looking one?
Yes, Hadouken guy.
Okay, go ahead and make it for me.
Alright, I believe I have a +2.
Hold on, people are calling me. Okay, I'm back. Sorry.
Right, I rolled a 13.
A 13 is sufficient. Hold on a second. All right, here you go. So specifically, this creature is called a Ruin Mage. Here are... What's up?
Ooh. Oh, I was just saying out loud. Ruin Mage. Cool name. Please continue.
All right, I will copy paste its abilities. Pasting now. Putting it in chat. Your notes. For chat's sake, I'll read them out. This creature has Toxic Spit, Laughing Hate, Color Saturation, Elemental Hunger, Massive Form, Osteosis, Ruinous Mage, and Color Mutation.
We know most of those except for the Ruinish.
Color saturation was the one where they like absorb a color after a certain color of magic has been cast near them, right?
Yeah. We don't know the bottom two pretty much.
I'm going to assume that elemental hunger thing is for corrosion or acid or something. It doesn't specify. I think the last one specified fire. Could be wrong. But if these guys eat acid, I look at my hands. Things are going to get poorly.
Which would you like to know?
Ruinous Mage.
Ruinous Mage. This creature can cast a spell and make a claw attack at the same time with the same APC.
Ooh.
Would you like to attempt another check?
Yes.
Okay.
This time on the lift operators, those bigger.
The swole
hulky.
boys?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Plus.
Hey, that's pretty good.
Yes, I have 1.5 eye now to look.
Okay, posting. This creature is called the Seeper Blitz. For chat's sake, this creature has the following abilities: Spell Resistance, Massive Form, Osteosis, Ability Enhancer, Massive Form, Greater Rage, Bone Breaker, and Toxic Might.
I think I'll go with Toxic Might.
You said Toxic Might?
Yes.
Toxic Might. This creature gains a +1 to attack and damage rolls for each creature afflicted with the poison/seep affliction on the battlefield.
Oh god.
Would you like to attempt another acumen?
Indeed. This time on those barrel keepers or...
Barrel guys? Sure thing.
Yes.
That is insufficient. Okay, Ricard, you and the shinobi in your position, as you kind of maintain your watch, you will start to see that some of the gnolls are getting closer to your position. Some of them even begin to sniff the air. The shinobi suggests that perhaps they should leave while they still can.
Yes, I agree.
Okay. Shinobi, Minata, and Shinko will return to the party, which I will materialize here, but you guys aren't actually here yet, for the sake of loading maps. Alright, Ricard, go ahead and give your report.
Oh, there are thousands there. And that's only what we could see. There can be even more in the caves. It goes so deep.
Did you see anything that could be sabotaged to great benefit?
They have a lift there. I mean, that's an easy target. And most of the buildings are made out of wood, so fire could be possibly devastating.
Shinko will suggest there was also one particular knoll that seemed to be quite rare amongst them. A potent creature. Its death could set them back as well. Minata will also state, there is also the Den Mother. We have not seen her yet, though I suspect she is further down into the crag.
Did you see any way that we could do it quietly to get in? Or is it
To do what, quietly?
to infiltrate to get to the Den Mother?
Well, you could simply climb down the crag, I suppose. But it would be a difficult climb. The air is thick with the noxious, toxic gas that the creatures are creating. The sides are ragged and jagged. It would be no difficult feat for Shinko and I and Ricard-san in order to do it, but any one of you that is not adept at climbing may find difficulty. But it would be the quietest. Shinko will then speak up. Perhaps we could hide ourselves amongst the cargo. The lift operates in moving goods. We could hide amongst that. Perhaps.
Candy looks over to Sagai. Do you think you could sneak up with them and maybe get your tactical eyes on it? Maybe we could strategize a plan that way.
I could. If you got me close enough on a high ridge, I could make a map. But it is hard to say without seeing it for myself.
Do you, Rena? Anything you want to add to this?
If you guys... If you guys want to sabotage the area... I could try triggering wild magic, see what happens.
That...
Once we have a better idea of the actual area with a map and have two guys' tactical eyes on it, maybe we could find a spot for that.
You can just do that?
Yeah, and then it's... You know that the when I got this few points at the mark on her neck, I somehow have knowledge of how to do that now. I haven't tried it yet because we were in town before, because I figured that probably wouldn't be a good idea. But now I don't really care what the consequences are.
This seems like a fun time to
do
experiment.
anything she sets her mind to.
Thank you, Sugai,
Yes.
for your clarification.
Hi.
Even
Yes,
is
very good.
wild magic.
What'd you say?
Oh, what even is this wild magic?
Well, it's kind of like those mana storms, but probably a little smaller. They're basically like a random magical effect with rampant magic.
So you can't control it?
Nope. I can make it happen though.
Well, last time we saw the Seeper Knolls imbibing in greater magical essence, they started exploding. So maybe it'll be useful.
I think a map so we can get a more tactical plan should be our first steps.
I think we should address how we plan to set the Sharkai loose.
Yes,
They are very
powerful.
powerful.
That would be our entrance, if you know what I mean.
I'm not sure if even they can handle this number.
What did you say, Ricard?
I don't think even the shark eye could handle such numbers.
It doesn't have to be forever. It's just enough to get us in.
Ricardo, could you lead to a cliff where I could make a map and start theorizing some plans?
Sure thing. Ricard will look for a suitable cliff.
So you wish to travel back to the encampment with Sugai in tow?
Yes.
Okay.
We'll take the... Yeah.
Alright, stealth checks.
What is stealth?
Look. Stealth is grace or initiative.
Ah, I have none of that. Plop, 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 plop. You are my friend. Plop, 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 plop. You are my friend. Plop, plop, plop.
Alright, let's go find out what the average is. Okay. Alrighty. You find a decent cliff. That gives Sugai a decent perspective in order to make his map. D20 plus spirit. Also, big shout out to Ari, who made this map and did a fantastic job on it.
Amazing. It sells it
awesome.
so well.
Mm-hmm. The scale of it really puts it in perspective, too.
I'm getting vertigo. I'm gonna...
Okay, 14 is a decent enough map that you could make some decent strategies on, so now I'm going to move you guys back, as your stealth was quite low that the shinobi wanted to get out of here.
Yeah. Okay.
And as you leave, you will see that there are some gnolls that follow your trail slightly, sniffing the air. The shinobi will inform you that their awareness of you has increased, and further ventures to scouting are going to be riskier. But I have zoomed out to the exterior of this map, which should be to scale.
Okay. In that case, this guy looking at all of this will suggest that the safest plan for the most output that he could imagine, that I can imagine as well, is to use the shinobi, as they said, inside of cargo, to get close to the lift on one side of the hill, probably on the left. And then, on a signal, sabotage the lift at the same time that the shark eye charge, and we simply try to take out as much of the camp in one section without going down. And then, once we've secured one side, rain fire down on them to set the canyon ablaze, using all of the precarious wooden beams as foundation for fire arrows to land, and starting fires while they can't attack us, nor could they get at us because the lift is sabotaged. That is my initial idea. Thoughts from the party and then from the NPCs?
Do we know if the gas is flammable or not?
I imagine not, because it would make cooking down there incredibly dangerous. They use fires for torches. They wouldn't have light sources otherwise. It's too dangerous.
You don't even know if they really need light sources.
fire is such an everyday part of life that if it was flammable, it would have exploded long ago. Especially given the random shenanigans they get up to.
The shinobi have a suggestion to the plan.
Okay.
It would seem that the crag
Make
is filled.
7 years.
It would seem that the crag is filled with several aqueduct systems that make water of easy access and availability. They doubt the effect of fire within the crag. Not to mention that from what reports they have received, by your very statement, the gnolls are accomplished alchemists. They probably know how to deal with fire. A distraction it could provide, but they doubt it would cause any serious damage. At least
Crag's
normal fire.
Yeah. Looking at the... Were we able to see the location of any of the aqueducts?
They're inside. They're further down.
Okay, they're internals. Okay.
Yeah. Major points of reference, since you made the map, is the lift here. Oh, you guys can't see that.
Is there a lift on both sides?
Well, you see where my mouse is, right?
Yeah.
Here. So there's the lift here. There is this bridge here, which seems to be where they have several ropes going off of. You don't think it's a lift, but it's a place where they go to perform repairs and things like that. Actually, is it a lift? Let me see. Yes, it is. That's a secondary lift. Sorry, there's two lifts. So there's a lift here and a lift there. This place is well fortified for a wall, which leads to the most easiest approach by foot. There's another wall over here to prevent scaling. You will also see that inside you can see that there are built-in rivets and bridges that criss and cross and go every which way and seem to have made a convoluted but perhaps effective network in order for the gnolls to reach each other. You will also see several ropes and pulleys making a veritable spider web, and gnolls using winches and other such transportation to make their furry across the crag easier for them to accomplish. So there's a lot more of that going on as well.
So the lift isn't their only way up, and it's wholly possible that they could use the ropes and just climbing the cliff to scale the wall if we got into a protected battle.
Exactly. The lifts, however, do seem to be the most load-bearing. Definitely cargo going up and down. So they are a prime target, as the shinobis will definitely enforce that they are a prime target. Mm-hmm. They are also defended
But if we
fairly
damage
well.
them, how do we get up and down?
Well, getting down is not the problem because there's ropes. We can slide down. That's not too hard. Getting up, surrounded by enemies, is kind of the problem.
With ranged attacks.
Yeah, and if someone's wounded, fuck. Carrying someone?
Well, our goal here isn't necessarily to... If we could sabotage them enough to do damage, we don't actually need to clear it, from, as Kazor said. We just need to do enough.
Question is, what
You need to do enough damage to impact the war.
Yes.
The suggestions that were made were sabotage their supply lines, cull their numbers, and if possible, kill their den mother. Killing the den mother is the most valuable objective you could accomplish here. Everything else is kind of piecemeal and will be calculated into final scores.
Okay, so with those 3 objectives, their supply lines, did we see things coming and going?
The supply lines would be the lifts in this case, for the cities.
Okay, that's not a terribly difficult thing to do. We can do that on the way out. Or on the way in. That's
just calling numbers is
we have the
either a quantity of killing them or killing valuable members of their society, such as the ruinous mage and stuff like that.
And the whole.
I say we send the Shark Eye for those, and then we work our way in.
So you want to actually sneak in there and try to kill the den mother?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I think that's.
I also am down for seeing what. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I'm also down for seeing what manner of chaos Rena can stir up. because there's a non-zero chance that it could be something super useful.
Or it could fuck us up and kill us.
Well,
Yeah.
the thing is, if it triggers something like, I don't fucking know. Let's say a big giant fucking fuck off storm comes up. We just kind of leave, or try to, back off to a safer position and let the gnolls deal with the really bad weather. I don't know.
Mild.
Maybe that's a good way to open with things.
I don't know
'Cause we
how
have to-
how
Foundation.
powerful the wild magic
Yeah.
is. I've never used this before, but I want to try it at least once.
I agree that we should use it at some point, but it shouldn't be the foundation of the plan. The foundation of the plan, it sounds like, is with Kenji's vote, which carries kind of everything, is to have the Sharkai lead an attack on them while we use the shinobi's route of hiding in the cargo to sneak down there and then completely blind try to stumble our way into the Den Mother without being discovered in this open canyon.
Not completely blind. Like, have the shinobis do the thing where they try to sneak, and then blend in where they can, and then get out with it, and then get, like...
Okay, so you want to send the shinobi in on their own to try to find the Den Mother, come back to us, and then we make a plan to...
Then we send the Sharkai in for the attack, and we send the shinobis to hold one or two of the shinobis to get the lifts, while we sneak, like, down the ropes and scale down the side.
Okay, so the first step would be you want to send the shinobi, including Ricard?
No, I think smaller presence, and I say we wait till, like, they think we leave the area.
Okay, so you want to basically take a day, and in that day tell the shinobi to find the Den Mother, or try to find where the Den Mother is.
Yeah.
I do think sneaking in with the supplies might be a risky idea, considering they have super smell.
What did the
we need
shinobi
to-
say about this idea?
Just need
Well,
to be
he's
some way to hide
went to the
scene.
bathroom.
Okay.
What do you guys think of this plan? Because once again, we're more suited for subtle, go in, then fuck shit up.
I'm worried about, like, what is our plan to get out again?
Because
And
if
then
we
also,
sabotage the
we need
lift,
to-
we keep ourselves in there.
I believe
Yeah,
We need to also
then
do
we
something
climb- we
about
climb up.
their-
We
also
use
do
their...
something about their scent ability.
our plan to get out would be that we would have to attack them from the inside, do our thing, and then the the Sharkai's objective on the top would be to go and secure one of the lifts to bring us out.
that and take out the Ruinous Mage and, like, the high priority targets.
Wondering whether they use like boats or stuff. Like, do we have to climb up? Maybe we can try and escape on the water.
That's true,
I don't
too.
think the Sharkai are gonna, like, stop once we set the ball rolling on the Sharkai. Like, if we say, like, hey, defend this lift, unless the enemies are constantly attacking it, they'll get bored.
They are going to be.
There
Trust
is
me.
no way the Sharkai will have a lack of fighting. The bigger issue
Yeah.
is that they would genuinely get overwhelmed before we get to the lift. We would also need a way to signal them.
I can bend light.
From how far away?
Well, I have to bend it near me, but I could, like,
Yeah,
bend it
no.
into a mirror or something.
We're inside the canyon at this point. We would be giving them the signal when we find the Den Mother. So without sending or some kind of magic for that, we're kind of oofed. Unless we want to use the wild magic as a signal. And even then, we don't know if it's...
Oh, the
That
thing
could be
is,
fun.
wild magic could be very, like, it could be something that isn't noticed, right?
Yeah, that's the issue. I mean, the presence of the mana, maybe.
Can they, like, tell that?
They have
They have
mages.
Cathevos. Potentially. Alternatively... Okay, so our plan is we want to, number one, kill the Den Mother. First, we have to find the Den Mother. We cannot find her while we are down there running, because we're just going to get overwhelmed. So we have to go
Yeah,
in,
we're gonna get lost.
assassinate her, and get out.
Mhm.
I would say that The best case is we go in, we kill her, we get out, we don't raise any alarms. That is a possibility. And if that happens, the Sharkai don't have to attack. So maybe the Sharkai signal is when they start getting, when alarms in the interior start going off, because they have some kind of alarm system.
But we can use their confusion of their attack to get in.
If we do that, then the Sharkai will not be topside by the time we need to get out. Because this will take us several, quite a while.
Like, we have to get there, we have to fight them.
Yeah. The 5 Sharkai can only hold off literally hundreds of gnolls for a few minutes, I imagine. So our best case is that we sneak in using the route suggested by the shinobi of hiding in crates and hiding in things, and we get in. The shinobi will already know where to lead us, and we will sneak through as far as we can to get to the Den Mother, kill her, and sneak out. If at any point we get caught, alarms will sound. Those alarms will be the Sharkai signal to go and attack, and to specifically, one, try to take out the Ruinous Mage, because high priority target, and then hold the lift, so that we can go kill the Den Mother and sprint to the lift. And then get out via the lift. Because if we fight the Den Mother, at least one of us is going to be unconscious, in all likelihood. And so carrying them out is the big problem. The lift solves that.
Or we could say forgo the Den Mother. We take out all the big priority targets ourselves with the Sharkai. Like, we could try to sneak around this way while the Sharkai go this way, and we hit them from behind.
So you want to just do a whole frontal attack, and then continue down, and then... No. Maybe we forget about the Den Mother for now. Then we just do what we can, like have the Sharkai attack, us sneak around, and then hit them while they're like. There are two options.
I think we should not try to factor out the Den Mother. I think that should be
there are two options. Either it's we completely clear the top side, we take out both of the lifts, we kill the high priority targets up here, we call their numbers up here, and we get out, and we do it in a way where we don't have to worry about their reinforcements, or we sneak in, kill the Den Mother, and then the plan is to get us out. Yeah. And in the process, we would be able to also kill the high priority target up top with the Sharkai and sabotage the lift as we leave.
Yeah, so I think we should just wait a minute for our kit and get back till we get all the NPCs and we get all
I think we should try to somehow clear a way to the lift without raising any alarms.
That is going to be next to impossible. Yeah. How wide open everything is.
It's like their heaviest watched place.
Yeah. That's why I'm saying we use a way to, like, their ways of scaling down, like, on the ropes and stuff.
But we'd be visible in doing that.
I'm back.
Okay. So we have a semblance of a plan.
Bold proclamation.
That I've suggested based on what people have said is that we first send the 2 shinobi in to one last scouting ring of, as long as they would have a full day, basically, to do this, to try to find where they believe the Den Mother would be. However they choose. And then, when they're back and we know where the Den Mother is, we would attempt to, with them, all sneak in. So the party and the shinobi would sneak in via hiding in crates or whatever route the shinobi suggest, maybe coming from upriver. We would get in and attempt to sneak our way to the Den Mother and assassinate her. And then get out quietly. Now, in all likelihood, at some point, an alarm will sound. It's just unavoidable. When the alarm sounds, that would be the Sharkai's signal to attack. They would attack from the top side and attempt to secure one of the lifts, which we would plan to use as our exfil. We would assassinate the Den Mother or flee, completing some objectives on the way, make it to the lift, and the Sharkai would lift us out of there and we would all flee. That is the closest thing we have right now. Alternatively, we could simply abandon the idea of going into the chasm and just clear everything up top. Those are the two plans suggested so far. Is that correct with everybody?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Okay. What are the two NPC groups' opinions of those plans?
Actually, I have one more question. In those plans, where would you want to use the wild magic that you said you wanted to use?
Probably if the alarm sounds, we would
Right.
trigger the wild magic to cause some kind of distraction.
Right.
To buy
Basically, cause chaos.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
Minata and Shinko will attempt to infiltrate in order to discover the location of the Den Mother. They're okay with this. Their only real problem that they have with this plan would be that it is unlikely that the Den Mother will not be guarded. And to assassinate her would mean that you would have to kill her and her guards at such a time and in such efficiency as an alarm will not be sounded. The worst thing that the shinobi believe that could happen is an attempt on the Den Mother while the entirety of the area is undistracted. Because then you would just simply be surrounded.
See, that's why I thought we had the Sharkai start a raid, and then we use that as our distraction.
Would the Sharkai actually hold off a raid for long enough that we could do all that, though?
The shinobi, having studied the Sharkai, if perhaps you had a full ensemble of them, but 5, unlikely.
Mm-hmm.
Despite and the shinobi don't have any pride in their words. It's pure logic.
Yeah.
They know the Sharkai are potent and powerful, but the gnolls are numerous, and there are abilities that they possess that have yet to be discovered. Shinobi also suggests that the most ideal opportunity would be to draw the Den Mother out. Killing her in front of her, all of her people, will no doubt shatter their morale. That would be the most effective way in order to complete Kazor's mission.
Then
However, that would obviously be incredibly difficult. So,
nigh suicidal.
The other suggested plan was have the Sharkai be the bold frontal attack while we take our group and sneak around and hit them from behind, this way to the lift.
The shinobi will say that your party does not possess sufficient stealth capabilities for that plan to have any real chance of success.
Yeah. What if, as part of the first plan, where we sneak in and we infiltrate, what if, before we went for the Den Mother, we did something down there to cause the distraction? Either setting off a delayed event, whether it's collapsing an aqueduct or a bridge, that would cause the confusion, maybe several small fires, and then use that confusion that we create down there, which would also act as the Sharkai signal.
Minata will state, Shinko and I can create fires just fine, but the area is well regulated and high in moisture. Any flame that we would make would barely cause a distraction, we believe. We have no explosives with us.
Yeah.
And such things would be required in order to damage the stone aqueducts.
Do they have any ideas of sabotage they would suggest?
Poisoning their water supply would normally be something that Shinko would suggest, but considering the amount of poison that they drink on a daily basis, it probably would have no effect. Therefore, we must attack them in a different manner. Perhaps if we could sabotage their alchemical laboratories, and perhaps cause those to become inert, that could definitely slow down their production. The lifts are perhaps the easiest manner in which to deal a decisive blow to their supply lines. It may also slow their capacity to respond. There is also, there is no need for us to attack once and then leave. We could simply do this over the concourse of several weeks, attacking where they're most vulnerable. Them being on guard is irrelevant if they cannot see us.
Then our first strike should be the one that takes advantage of their lack of guard.
They nod. No matter which route that we choose, this will not be an easy or short expedition. If we truly wish to complete Daniel Kazor's calling and the mission entrusted, we must deal a sufficient amount of damage that we will hamper the war machine of the Seeper Knolls. Shinko will then take over and say, "Indeed, the only way to ensure that is that we deal as much damage as possible. Attempting to infiltrate and assassinate their den mother is a bold plan, and one that will definitely cause sufficient damage. But there are far too many factors, a risk that we would take of getting caught. Minata and I are confident in our skills to hide ourselves, but some of you are difficult to hide."
He's going to look to Kenji. He's kind of nod.
They're talking about you.
Oh?
Huh? Plop, 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 plop.
Plop, 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 plop.
You see Kenji's looking at the map and just taking everyone's word in, and then he looks up at Petra. Any suggestions?
You wish for my input? She will smile.
Of course.
She will take a moment and think.
You are also quite a shadow from what I remember in the time in the mine before I fell.
She will smile. The Sharkai have a different viewpoint of stealth operations. No one sees us because any that would are dead. To put it very aptly, and I mean no offense to those therein, she states, trying to remain as cordial as possible, but I believe that you speak in fear, disguised as tactics. Was it not part of our esteemed leader, Daniel Kazor's request, that we shall hamper their ability to fight? We Sharkai are most educated in this regard. If you kill your enemy, you break their will. I agree that the lifts are a very apt use of supply, and yet there are two of them. I would suggest disabling one, forcing them to use the other. Funneling their forces into one singular point, that we may take advantage of our individual skill against their numbers. We take away the advantage of their numbers, and we will slaughter them all. This, of course, will cause their den mother to come out of hiding, and then we kill the coward with her weakened forces. If we need to retreat, we simply do so. We have stealth at our disposal, as well as a smaller number. If we must recuperate, we do so, and then strike again while they repair the lift we destroy. We break them, piece by piece. We force them to fight us. We kill them. And they will never bother anyone again.
Death by 1,000 cuts.
Negative. Death by 12 cuts. each one severing a limb, a piece most valuable. And then, and only then, when they are bleeding on the ground, broken, they call out for mercy, will we give them Aladine's grace. Her eyes flash with zealotous fire.
Is it problematic that I like what she's putting down right now?
The guy,
I actually really like that plan.
the guy will point at them and
Okay.
and kind of drag his finger along the cliff edge and say, and what if, while we have them funneled to but one lift, they begin to climb the cliff edges and surround us on the bridge that we hold them on?
Then we retreat.
Like the shinobi said, we don't need to do this once attack. We can find different ways of hitting them each time.
The harder our first strike, the more they will reel from it. They appear to be a industrious sort. They will want to fix their lift. And then with only one lift yet left, they will no doubt enforce its guard, allowing us to strike at the weaker side again.
I do think that is very tactically sound. As Kenji looks to the shinobi and the group.
The shinobi are just like, what the fuck is Petra on about? The Shinko will say, such forces would overwhelm us quite easily if we are caught. Only if we are weak. Are you weak? That's hardly the point. It is not about individual strength. It is about our tactical soundness. Minato will say, indeed, we cannot allow our enemy to use any of their advantages. A broken enemy has no advantage. Minata and Shinko will look at each other, and then we'll look back to Kenji. Two ideologies are clashing right now. It is up to the party about which one they'd like to lean into.
Kenji, I have a thought.
Go ahead, tell yours first, and then Kenji would draw into the line that he was going to draw.
This suggestion of the Sharkai where we attack the lift, that seems like it would succeed in drawing forces away, and we have 3 shinobi that we could use to discover more information each time. We could prepare ourselves for a proper assault after wearing down their numbers.
Petra
Petra
will then cut in and say, with each valuable member of their forces that we kill, it is that much harder for them to recover. If we strike fast and hard, retreating when necessary, we will slowly make them bleed. And
do you think the two of you... sorry, go ahead. Let
she will
Petra
look
finish.
to Kenji.
Go ahead and finish your sentence. I just had an idea. I was waiting. Sorry.
Why do you ask for permission to speak? Are you not our leader?
No, I just felt I cut you off. I didn't mean to.
Speak.
Kenji looks to Minata and Shinko. If we attack, do you think you guys can sneak over and disable the one lift? Like, was that enough of a distraction? That way we can start doing the filtering, the choke point idea. Then if when we get overwhelmed, we can all just retreat.
Shinko and Minato will look at each other and will say, we could disable the lift.
And then we could worry about the high priority targets on this side first and try to push our way until we can't anymore. Then signal a retreat, and then we do this over and over again until we either force the Den Mother out, like suggested, or
Petra
we find
will nod precisely, and then we do not stumble in the dark in an area filled with enemy forces with an unknown design looking for her. We draw her out, and then we decide how to pick her forces apart. And at the very least, we could study her and figure out her weaknesses.
Or we find a way we can get a hold that they can't push us back, and then we can get more resources and also scout farther.
Okay. Sugai will speak up and point at the map and suggest the following. Information is a highlight of having the brilliant shinobi in our cast. And so I pose a combination of these plans. Before they are on guard for us, let the shinobi infiltrate. Let them study their designs within the chasms, find the Den Mother's location, the alchemical laboratories, any spots of subterfuge that could be used in the future. And then as they make their exit, sabotage one of the lifts, likely the one on the lower right. The left is more apt to the Sharkeyes fighting. And then, once the lift has been sabotaged and they likely ring any alarms, that is when we strike. With the Sharkeye pushing from the left and us from atop the hill, or together, we pressure into them, we kill the Blitz, the Barrelmen, the Ruin Mage, their commanders. And if they continue to push us, we simply fuck off. The information we get from having them infiltrate will lead us to greater advantage if we do ever have to chase them down into the chasm. After all, your plan relies on them coming to us. If they choose not to, then we will have to chase. Better we have the information.
Kenji looks to the two groups.
Petra and the Sharkeye find this plan amenable. Murder, murder, death time.
Yes.
And Kenji lingers on the shinobi. What do they think?
They find it agreeable as well. Shinko will say, "There is no plan that does not have risk. I suppose it is best that we use the resources that we have. The dedication to slaughter that the followers of Aladine possess cannot be discounted." Petra will say, "And the tact for subtle methods cannot be discounted of the Glayans. I believe that Aladine will bless this venture. Nolish blood will water the ground."
Then Kenji looks to Rina, Jiu, and Tsugai.
God, you guys really did bring Sharkeye.
Yeah.
What do you think we should do? Kill all of them!
Yes, very good. Good
all
plan.
right, all right. That seems.
Thank you, Sharkeye.
That seems,
I think
seems good.
I think this last plan is the one we should go with.
I quite like it.
What I like about this plan is we can run away. If we were to try to kill the Den Mother in one go and fail, it would put Rita-sama in grave danger.
It would put all of us in grave danger, Sugai.
Ah, yes, that too.
Oh yes, of course.
Does anyone oppose this plan?
I do not.
I think it's probably the best that we've come up with so far.
Ricardo?
I agree. This is probably our best shot.
Then the question remains for the Sharkeye. That how would you go about the first strike? Attacking on the left side of the cliff, trying to target the Ruin Mage first, and then perhaps those two large fellows. What is the quickest way to strike them before they can react?
Who are you asking?
Petra.
Petra's response will be, "Our knowledge of their patrols is lacking. But what we do know is that two valuable creatures that they hold work the lift. Fighting upon the lift seems the most apropos. Killing as many as possible and then leaving. Who knows? Perhaps we will have an opportunity to even disable the lift itself, causing them to repair both. I do believe that they value it enough that they will not use their more aggregated forms of attack, such as bombs and other such methods of damage, whilst we are on the lift. True, they could circle around us and cut us off. That would be tragic, she says, not meaning that at all. But I can think of no better way to funnel their forces, to force them to stack together and to face our blades.
How many gnolls did we see standing on the left side of this whole area here?
On the whole left side or just near the lift?
Whole left side, and then near the
About
lift.
100,
About 100.
if not more than that. The shinobi will frown at those numbers. Petra will smile at those numbers.
Would we even be able to get to the lift if doing so would take us through those first 100 gnolls?
As much as I would love to yell Aladine's name and force fight my way there, no, I believe a faster approach would be to move through the brush and attack them when their patrols are the weakest. Our goal should be to kill as many of their valuable members of their society as possible. The cannon fodder, whilst, of course, quite fun to kill, we must keep the mission within our minds.
Mm-hmm.
One of the Sharkai will say in Sharkai, I fucking love killing minions, though.
Then we sneak to the Ruin Mage, perhaps. We kill the Ruin Mage immediately to strike down their command and remove any chance of organization they have in their response, and then make our way to the lift and begin dismantling.
Petra
Both
will
the
nod,
lift and them, I mean, of course.
finding this
Of course,
acceptable.
I do think that is the best recourse.
Then this plan again relies entirely upon Rakara's ability to sneak us there and not have us eaten by 100 gnolls. He looks to Rakar. Petra, do you believe Rakar has the capability to do so?
Yes.
Oh god.
Wonderful.
Should he fail, it's simply more gnolls we must kill.
And once again, when we get too pressed, we could just retreat.
I should remind everyone
And-
that that is a win-win situation for the...
Yes.
Yeah.
Once again,
And would you
we can-
say we should strike at night or in the day?
But this
Likely
Petra
relates.
will say, I would suggest at twilight. It is where our connection to Aladine is at its greatest.
It's also when people
That's pretty
usually
metal.
switch their watches, and when the
True.
ones that are already standing are tired, and the new ones are not focused yet.
The danger of that is there are, in fact, twice as many people ready to fight.
I'm here for it.
Petra smiles, seeing no problem with this.
Petra.
My concern is, if there's so many people around the lift, how are we going to get to it?
By killing people.
Stealth. We
The
just went
idea
over
would
that.
be we would
Yeah.
sneak as close as we can to their area, find a point where we can attack the Ruin Mage, jump his ass immediately,
Mhm.
and then go to the lift.
Yep.
Splinter
Right.
Cell.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the,
Oh, They
Shinobi
would
would be-
oh, okay, I see.
yeah. Meanwhile,
I was under the impression that the Ruin Mage was down in the crab.
No.
he's topside. We saw him.
Okay. Yep. Okay.
And then, meanwhile, the Shinobi would have already infiltrated the area and be making their way out. They would go out the other lift, probably in crates or something. Or whatever the fuck Shinobi do. And then when
The
they make
Shinobi
it
will
up,
handle the other one to disable it.
Yeah.
They will use their Shinobi tools to do so.
yeah, they'll deal with that after getting information inside. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds like a plan. Sounds like we're at session time, almost.
Pretty much.
Don't tell him. No.
Prep it, yeah. No, it's reasonable. I mean, we're talking in circles at this point. kind of we got our plan. He knows what to account for and what to prep. So
I want to see some action.
is there anything else we need to do?
We need to.
What are the
kill.
Master Hunters thinking?
No. Go have your snacks. Go eat some jerky.
Yeah, they any chance they could prepare us some tier 2 supplies
No.
or good food? Ah, shit. Okay. Oh, that's fine.
Also,
No
finally,
snackies.
I get to use all the shark eye.
All
Yes. Yes. More shark.
It's a safer plan, and if we do want to do an infiltration in the future, it makes it a little easier.
Also, didn't you guys want to replace them anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of.
If they
Sort of.
die,
Well, if
they
they
die.
die-
The problem is now we're standing next to them.
Yeah, but they died, fighting a shared and common enemy.
Yeah, we're giving them a glorious battle.
That's way better than the other thing. Ricard is getting all the pressure. With a hat like that, victory is assured. All right. So it sounds like you guys got a plan, and yeah. All right, we'll set it up for next time then.
I have to wait a whole week. Fuck.
Glorious battle. Good stuff, guys.
Wait,
Also,
if we never
shout
set
out,
up the...
shout out to Cambino for those for that no art. Fucking great.
Mhm.
Oh yeah, good stuff.
He's done such a good job. And Ari on the map. She worked all week.
Oh,
on
yeah.
it.
Damn.
Yeah. He worked pretty hard on it, so I'm really happy with it. She did a good job. Good job. Good job. Yes, very nice. Very huggable, very head pattable. Did good
my.
job. All right, do we have any fan art for you guys?
No,
I do not see any. Okay.
I just checked.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for supporting the channel. You guys are great. Catch y'all later.
Bye-bye.